Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's garden video. So I have already started planning for next year. Typically each year I sort of do this plan where I lay out each one of the garden beds and what I'm going to grow in each spot, and that helps me think about overwintering plants or maybe what I'm going to be doing next spring. And that comes in handy this week when, for example, I dug up this kale, this pretty sad looking kale that I harvested the leaves off of, and I thought I will try to overwinter it in its spot that it's going to be next year. And I also thought, because I'm always recording myself on fast forward, I would record myself real time, which is sort of funny. So here's me digging out the plant. I didn't realize that it had such strong tap roots, and when it gave right there, I almost fell over backwards, which was sort of funny. But I decided to move it from where I had grown it this year into the spot where I'm going to grow it next year, and this is up by the strawberries where it's going in. So I just dug it and put it in the ground, and we'll see how it does. I'm not going to be too concerned if it doesn't make it. I also harvested a bunch of the little kale leaves, as well as some zucchini, broccoli, and some raspberries that I continue to harvest. Something kind of dramatic happened this week where we actually lost a tree. An apple tree in the field fell over, but the animals are loving it. No animals were hurt. But when an apple tree falls over, you take the apples and you make fruit leather. So here's the process of me making fruit leather, going from the boiling stage to drying to wrapping it in parchment, and I will use that in my hikes. I did get a cauliflower to come fully ripe, and I harvested that this week, which is pretty exciting because it's a real nice healthy cauliflower. And here's just sort of a look at what's going on in my garden. I realized I was talking about what's in my garden without people maybe knowing exactly what it is, because I know where it is, so I threw in the words of kind of what's left in the garden as I'm looking over it, and there's really not a lot left. Here you're looking at some lettuce, beans, strawberries, broccoli, and cauliflower. And I did go over and give a closer look at the broccoli. I've got baby ones in the ground. They won't really grow much this winter, but I'll protect them and try to overwinter them to get them going pretty early in the spring. I'm still waiting for my cauliflower seeds to ripen, which is taking forever, but my raspberries continue to do well, which is kind of a fun little experiment. But I really think I'm done, and I'm ready for the fall. So here's sort of a look at my pantry in the garage of all the things I've got canned, not including, dehydrated and that sort of stuff. So I feel pretty set there. And I thought I would just leave you with a little shot of some of our new animals and our little blind one coming over to say hi.